got it. WH Smith, which we will take a look down in a minute, but first of all we're going to carry on down here. Now it is quite busy, huh? Yep. Okay, we'll put that on there. Alright then, perfect. Catch you later. We could look it up maybe. But yeah, it's a shame to see it like that. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Town and Country with another video. And in this one we're going to be taking a walk through Hounslow. Now a lot of people have been asking or saying in the comments below that Hounslow is pretty run down and not the town it used to be. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little look around and see if it is. So we're going to start off in the pedestrianised area and just take a walk up and down, and we can have a look for ourselves. Now I have done Hounslow before in previous videos, probably about a year ago was the first one, which we just had a look around the old and new. Some of it has been redeveloped and some of it is a bit run down, it does have to be said. But like with most areas, there's a mixture of the rundown area or rundown parts and the regeneration. So we're going to have a look at both of them today. Right, first of all, we'll take a walk up to the top of the high street. Now it's currently around about midday and it's pretty busy. So it's kind of in mid-November as well, so you've got the Black Friday sales on most of the shops, getting people out and about in the run up to Christmas. So most shops have got them advertised, as you can see over there. Even the post office has got it. WH Smith and Sports Direct. The High Street quarter there, which is the new redeveloped area of Hounslow, which we will take a look down in a minute, but first of all we're going to carry on down here. Now it is quite busy, I have to say, busier than I expected, but then we've also got this which you will get in most towns anyway. Well, there's plenty of eateries, which are all gearing up for the lunchtime, and also plenty of shops doing a roaring trade, it seems to me. Right, well, we'll just cross over here. We're sort of at the end of the main part. We've got the bus garage and stuff down further. We won't go down as far as that today. Just going to concentrate mainly on the shops. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down the high street, look at also the new quarter, or the high street quarter I think it was called, and also the shopping centre. So we'll look at all three areas and people can make up their own minds and maybe leave comments down below of what they think. I have to say myself, I've got mixed feelings about it. It does look like it's thriving, but that could well be because of the Black Friday sales that are on at the moment, getting more people out. And I don't see too many shops boarded up either. Here, that is. I mean, we'll look at the new quarter and also in the shopping centre, and we'll can make our own minds up about that. But anyway, we'll walk back up the high street. Now it is quite a sort of cold day today. We're in sort of mid-November 2023, but it's dry and it's forecast to stay dry, I think. And we have had quite a lot of rain the last few days, so again that might be helping people come out and about. And Argos still trading away there. keep the local shops open, that's what I say. Now, it has got a reputation, Hounslow, with having a lot of homeless and poor quality housing, but it's no different to really any sort of small town in and around the south. Probably up north as well, I don't know so much up there. God bless, he's hungry. I see these German doner kebabs springing up in a lot of places as well. I'll have a look. Reasonably busy. Greg's, obviously, always busy. I must be invisible, people keep walking straight in front, straight through me. Now, on these videos we're going to be doing, they generally run about 30 minutes to walk, but I know that is a bit long for some people to watch, so I'm going to be shortening them, making highlights and smaller clips, just to make it sort of more digestible for people. Some people prefer the highlights, some people prefer the high streets, and some people again prefer sort of inside the shopping malls, so I'll be sort of dividing it up, and then you can choose the one you want to watch. But it has to be said, it's pretty busy today anyway. It's only sort of mid-morning. So we've got a little market over here, we'll have a quick look. Fruit and veg. And you've got the Holy Trinity Church there. Previous videos I've done, there are bands setting up here. Well, not bands as such, but I presume they're to do with the church. That sort of Christian kind of music playing. Not here today, I think it's maybe on a Saturday, more so than in the week. So we've got a little bit of local history there. Zoom in on it. A little bit of local history. Just walk down to the end here. Another little fruit and veg for stall. That's been there for many years. In fact, it's been as far back as I can remember. Always very busy.
A pound, that's spinach. 2 mangoes a pound. Come on, 2 for a pound. That punnet red grape today. Come on, 2 boxes a pound red grape.
We've got the Hounslow marketplace there. Should we have a look in there? See what's going on. Giant kebab's been carved. Hello there. It's okay. Nice and warm in here. Yeah, I'll try a bit, yeah. Okay. I'll pop back in a bit. Thank you. Well, that was very nice, has to be said. Bit of street food. Making me hungry now for some more. We've got the window cleaner guy there. Major Tom. I like your bike. I like your bike. How's this bike, is it?
Yeah.
Is it custom made then, is it?
Partnership with us for bike.
I like your bike, it's good. Is it custom made, is it?
No, it's imported from Holland.
Yeah.
It's very popular in Holland.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Cargo bikes, yeah?
Yeah. They don't use cars, they just use that for everything. It's very convenient. I don't need to pay for the parking. I stop in front of the client, do the job. Nice.
Yeah. It's a lot easier than trying to park and...
Exactly, and it's cost effective,
I use a van and I'm getting fed up with ULEZ here and having to pay for everything.
Exactly. This is it.
Yeah.
And I love cycling, so for me it's pleasure on top.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I like cycling as well. Come down on my bike. I'm doing a little video around Hounslow on my camera, so I should put you on there.
Perfect, thank you.
What's the name of your company then?
So it's an NIC window cleaning.
Okay, we'll put that on there. All right then.
Perfect.
Catch you later. Well, there you go. He likes cycling, doesn't want the stress of having to drive and can't park anywhere. And who can blame him for that? So we'll just have a quick look up here at some of the pubs. There's none boarded up as I can see. I think there's one further down there that is. This pub, the Bell's, always busy. A bit like a Spoons really. It always has a sort of the older retired people in there really. We won't go in, it's a bit early for me. But got the Sport on. There's a local fish shop. It's doing a roaring trade as well. Funny enough, I bought some fish myself today, but I bought mine in a supermarket. But again, that's doing a roaring trade. Right, we're just walking away from the main part here. It's all one way in Hounslow, so it does flow quite well, even busy periods. I've been here in my van for work purposes. But with a lot of these beggars, it has to be said, that's about the third one now. She looks a bit old to be out on the street. She looks older than me, but maybe she just looks like that from being living rough. So we're just walking away from the main part here, and we're going to have a look at a couple of pubs, see if they're still trading. A lot of pubs are doubling now as restaurants. I think this is one here, a Lamplighter. We'll have a look. Finish. Not sure if this is open. Yeah, the lights are on. Looks like it is. No one in there yet. Oh, there is a couple of customers. Again, a little bit early. One customer. So we've got a Spoons pub here as well. That's open. Looking fairly busy, as they do. Open 8 till midnight, so obviously, yeah, it looks quite busy in there. Probably busiest one. And then if you walk out a little bit, you've got your Lidls and Aldis. Next to each other. And then just on the corner here we got the Lord Palmerston. Now that is closed down, that pub. It's been closed down for a good few years, that one. It's quite run down. I'm surprised it hasn't actually been built or bought or leased or whatever and converted into something. Because it's a shame really when you see the pubs like that boarded up, especially when it's got a lot of history and heritage. Victoria built. I mean, I do like the architecture anyway. It's quite one of my main interests. So I don't mind it when I see pubs that have been taken over by McDonald's and so on, as long as they keep the frontage or the fascia and just trade, because they can always be converted back at a later date. But when they knock them down, once they're gone, they're gone. Now this one has been, I'd say, probably 10 years like this now. Someone will know in the comments. We could look it up maybe. But yeah, it's a shame to see it like that. And someone did say in the comments below that there's a lot of drinkers hanging around here now, and addicts and stuff. But I can't see any here now unless they're all hiding around the back somewhere. But as I say, you've got Aldi and Lidl there. Local shops, not the real massive superstores, but always quite busy when you're in there. I was in there earlier getting a few bits. But yeah, that's as far as we'll walk out. We'll walk back into town again. So we counted 3 pubs, only one of them was closed, Palmerston, which has been closed for a while. The other 2 on this stretch were open last time I'd done Hounslow, and they're still open now, so there you go. That's a good sign. So it could be that the bigger the superstore, the less trade there is in the high streets. Because most of them seem to be open here. We haven't got the really giant ones like you do in certain other towns. And also the rates. So Hounslow Council, maybe we've got lower rates than other parts of the South East, I'm not sure. But that could be one of the reasons for it. So there's the real China Express. That's been closed for a number of years as well. I'm surprised that hasn't been taken over. It's a big space. Anyway, that's the high street, as you can see for yourself. It's pretty busy. Well, I can hear a bit of music. I don't know if someone's busking. I don't think it's the Christian band that sets up here sometimes. I can't see them. Right, we'll have a look through the treaty centre. Now again, I have filmed in a treaty centre before, and one of the security guys come up to me and asked me why I was filming in that, which is a bit odd, considering there's cameras everywhere and they're filming me, but he was okay. He wasn't being aggressive and telling me to turn it off. He just wondered why I was filming, and the reason is just to show people around. So hopefully that won't happen today. But again, it's looking pretty busy. Not as busy as the high street, has to be said. But now, obviously, Wilco's has closed down. That's national. It was sold off or closed down permanently. I'm not sure if someone's looking at buying it, but obviously it didn't come to anything. So, but next is still thriving. There's a few shop fronts. I don't know if they're actually closed or just not being used, but not that many. Haven't got the Christmas tree up yet. I had it here, in this spot here last year, I think, as I recall, but Treaty kitchen, you can have a look up there. I did have a look around last time I was up here. That's where one of the security guys asked me why I was filming. But we did have a good chat. Here really, a few eating places, Burger King. So, as you can see, the odd shop closed up, but it's sort of bustling away. Not as big as some shopping centres, it has to be said, Treaty. I always thought it was actually bigger than this, but it is what it is, I suppose. It's over 3 floors, but there's not much on the other floors, so. Maybe the rental charges are a bit too dear, but definitely busier on the high street. Singer.
Baby, in your life, you look at me, babe, I wanna catch your eye.
Right, well, we covered the high street. Down there, we're going to go into the high street quarter now and have a look. Now this, I'm not sure when this was built, but it's obviously new compared to the high street. Heavenly Desserts. 2008. I think that's when they were established rather than the High Street quarter. This plaque commemorates the opening of Smithy Lane at High Street quarter, August 21, so it's only 2 years ago. It's relatively new, well you can just tell by looking at it, and also the brickwork is all new stuff. So it's a mixture of new shops and apartments, modern living. But when the developers come in, it must mean that it's up and coming, or it will be. We've got Starbucks, Cineworld, no, it is fairly quiet, as we said, but I do remember Canary Wharf in London when that was built in the 80s. Yep, I'm that old. When it was built, it laid empty for a long time when the recession hit in the late 80s. It was built during the sort of early 80s or mid 80s, and it lay empty. And then obviously, when the economy improved, all the office spaces were snapped up, and it's remained that way. Even though I did do a video of Canary Wharf, it did seem fairly quiet. I think a lot of people are working from home. That was about a year ago. I'll leave a link in the description if anyone wants to look at it. But yeah. So you've got the Asda's here, big giant Asda. That's been here quite a long time. So this was built first, and then all this bit was added onto it. I'm not sure what was here before. Maybe we can upload a picture and have a look. For people who like to nostalgia. I know some of the people leave comments saying I used to live in Hounslow, I've left, and there's been a lot of changes since I left 20 years ago or so. So yeah, that's it pretty much. That's a new quarter. It's been built. I'm not sure how much of the residential is occupied, but like I say, developers don't generally develop unless there's going to be something in them for it, or if they think there's going to be something in it for them. But yeah, just take a walk around here. Well, I'm sure you'll agree to the question in the title there. Is Hounslow run down? Probably the answer is yes and no. Parts of it are, and parts of it have been redeveloped quite well, I think. And you've got served by 2 or 3 stations here as well. You've got Hounslow Central, Hounslow East and Hounslow West. So obviously when it's got great links into central London, it's obviously going to be worth developing, I would have thought. That's not a Banksy there, is it? There is some good graffiti in Hounslow as well. Again, I've done that in previous videos. Some murals painted on the side of houses that look pretty good. I've got those in previous videos. You can see there. I'll put them up on the screen. But yeah, I've got mixed feelings about it myself. I mean, I do know the area. I've worked here before and so on. And there has been a lot of immigration, there's no denying it, but for better or for worse. But that's for other people to make their minds up. But anyway, we're going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.